Kieran! Yes, people, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Welcome to St James's Park. It is the day before the big one. PSG at home tomorrow night in the biggest game in Newcastle United's recent history. 20 years, you've got to say. It's got to be the biggest game in the last 2 decades. It's welcoming the French champions to our first Champions League game back at home. What an atmosphere it is going to be tomorrow night. And it is building here. Behind me, Eddie Howe is currently doing his press conference, 4 p.m. for that big game tomorrow against PSG. Then you can have the PSG press conference, and we're going to hopefully see Kylian Mbapppe arrive in the Toon. They are training here at the stadium. Tonight is my belief that they will be here around 6 p.m. So I'm here a couple hours early. Let's see if we can capture them going in and see the big stars performing on the St James's Park pitch the night before the big game. They are warming up for that Champions League clash tomorrow night. I'm going to show you around St James's Park because it is hectic round here. Mental. I've never seen anything like it. The amount of broadcasting trucks, organisations, media, they're blocking everything off. It's crazy. I'll show you around now. So here's just some of the media trucks already here with more than 24 hours to go till kick off. Obviously you got your BT there, which is now TNT Sports. You got people gathering, and I'll show you around the corner where it gets even busier. Few fans behind me there, waiting for the PSG players to come to St James's Park. You've seen the boards around in the ground there. It looks amazing, doesn't it? It's starting to feel real when you start seeing those Champions League stars around the pitch, the sponsors and everything else. Mad. Just a bit of a buzz here, just for some advertising boards. But hopefully we'll see the PSG players soon. The Mbappes of this world will be on that pitch, running against the Gallagher. Madness, absolute madness. But it is starting to feel a little bit real here. And the atmosphere is definitely building. The excitement is definitely building at St James's Park. Now then, you would have seen my videos before in the past where I've been lucky enough to be inside the media suite at St James's Park on a few occasions. Not today, unfortunately, but you can see a nice little Champions League banner up there. It doesn't normally look like that. And obviously inside, they've mixed it up as well. I have put the new boardings in there, obviously all the official sponsors. It's very different UEFA to, you know, the Premier League and how they run things, so that's obviously why you're seeing your PSG's train at St James's Park tonight, and you don't see that from bloody Burnley last week. You know what I mean? They're going to get a chance to train on the pitch, but inside there at the minute is Eddie Howe, Kieran, Trippier, Keith Downey, all them lot in there getting things done, getting things said and prepared before the game. And we're hearing mixed things, you know. You're saying that Sandro Tonali is now going to be fit for the game. There's late checks on Joe Linton and Wilson, but it's not looking too good on Wilson is what Eddie Howe is saying, but we'll wait and see. Is it mind games? We'll read into it more. I'll see what more comes out from the press conference in a bit. But there is the media entrance behind me with a nice Champions League banner up there. Looking good. Louis Enrique's in the building.
I'm ready, Jackson.
Come on, Jackson, come on. Down. Yeah, we're joined by Wilfie the Magic Hat. There's no Magic Hat today, Wilfie, but what have you got so far?
So I've got this picture to try and get signed by Kylian Mbapppe.
Oh, aye, lovely.
Then I've just got Trippier to sign this piece of paper. And I got David Ginola.
David Ginola as well, get in. Wilfie, score prediction for tomorrow?
2-0 Newcastle.
Make it, cheers.
I want the Mini as well. I think you know,
No, it's not. It's not. He's nice.
Thing is, they've got earphones into the Thank you. Gianluigi! Gianluigi! Gianluigi!
No problem, sorry.
Shine the one underneath as well, Gianluigi.
Kieran! Please! Hey, stay calm on your side. Stay calm.
Chill out, man, chill out.
Stay calm.
Kieran, please, one.
Stay calm, please. Stay calm.
Kieran, please. Kieran, one, please. Kieran, one. Kieran, one, please. Kieran, one, and please. Kieran, please. Smiley. Kieran, I'm getting pushed.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Kieran, I'm getting pushed, please.
God bless.
Kieran, I'm getting pushed, please.
Thank
Kieran. Smiley. Kieran.
I lost my vest.
That was madness. I was going to push you.
Appreciate it.
Oh, well, there we have it, people. What a day that has been. We have seen it, you've seen it. Mbappe, arguably the world's greatest player, has arrived here at St James Park. And to be fair to him, he did sign autographs. He did take his time out there for Newcastle United fans. So big up Kylian Mbappe and respect him, because loads of the other PSG players went in there with their heads up, hoods up, headphones on, all of that, paying no attention to anyone. Donnarumma as well, fair play to him, the giant, he was absolutely sound. You've seen it in the video yourselves. A couple of players came over, acknowledged Newcastle fans, signed the kids as tops and stuff that have been there for a while. If you just hold this tripod, because it's getting extra windy as per usual here in Newcastle. But it's really nice for those PSG players to come over. You know, fair play to them. They've took the time out there. Some of the kids have been waiting all day, you know what I mean, signing their Mbappe tops, the FIFA discs, all of this and everything. So fair play to Kylian Mbappe, a nice bloke, top man. Didn't understand my Geordie, but he was there and he was nice to the lads and the people that were waiting for him. Shame we're going to get a bit longer. You've seen people getting a bit too excited, mind, on the barriers, pushing over and he jumped on top of him. Seeing the video at one point, his eyes nearly pop about his head. He's like, bloody hell, relax. But Newcastle fans were rightfully very excited to welcome Mbappe into Newcastle. Like I said, one of the best players in the world, if not the best. You know, you talk about him, you talk about Holland, you talk about generational talents. That's a World Cup winner. That's a world-class player. On £1 million a week overall is what he's meant to be making. So what a story he is. And to see him here at St James Park, and he's going to be training behind me right now on the pitch. I wish I had access to that, people, but unfortunately not. But you've seen them going in there. You'll see on Sky Sports News and stuff the images of them training, and you'll see for yourself in there if you're lucky enough tomorrow night, him on the pitch getting pocketed by Trips, who are also met today. And you'll see it on TNT Sports as well, by the way. So if you're not there, you'll see PSG on St James Park's pitch tomorrow night anyways. And like I said, I met Captain Fantastic himself, Captain Trips. Had a word with him as well. He's buzzing for it. Big up Trippier as well. He recognises, knew who I was. You know, so I'm pleased with that. Nice little proud moment, that one. And I've got to say, he's absolutely sound. I've heard good things about Trippier anyway, and had a couple of things on Instagram where he's liked things and stuff like that. But no, a really sound bloke, and he's buzzing for tomorrow. He said that in the words he used to me. Buzzing. He's buzzing for tomorrow night. He's relishing the challenge of going up against Mbappe. And let's be honest, Kieran's been there, done it. You know, he's played in the Champions League for Atletico Madrid. He's got a Champions League final with Tottenham Hotspur, and he's played in finals for England, so he knows what it's all about. And his leadership is going to be vital tomorrow night. His quality, his expertise on the pitch, in the dressing room beforehand. He's going to be so integral to Newcastle United tomorrow night. And in this Champions League, if we're going to get anything, if we're going to get any points and we're going to get through the group stages, Trippier is going to be so important, as he is every week, to be fair. And what a season he's having. I was saying to him, how's things going and everything, and he just says he's loving life. You know, he's really enjoying his football at the minute. He's happy with how things are going. You know, the season's picking up. And like I said, he said he was buzzing and a couple of other things, but you know, we'll keep that off camera because you don't want to reveal everything they've said. So Trippier, big him up as well, fantastic lad, and he's obviously been signing shirts as well, as you would have seen in the clip that I put on the screen there. And who else? David Ginola was there. I didn't get him on video, but David Ginola was there. Obviously I had Andrea, his son, on the channel last night. I nearly had David on again. I was meant to have Ginola on the channel last night. He was too busy travelling here. That's why David Ginola couldn't make it. His son Andrea came on the preview last night, so check that out if you haven't seen it already. David Ginola's son was on the Magpie channel last night, previewing the PSG game, along with Stuart, the Parisian Londoner, the PSG fan. So David Ginola got out with taxi as well, so he's here. A couple of blokes had a word with him, said he was lovely, said he was spot on. So yeah, he came in. And then obviously you've seen Eddie Howe as well. He was rushing off. I don't think he wanted it. He's in the zone. Eddie is in the zone. He wants no distractions. Enough time for anyone, right? Not that he really did. There was only a couple of us around, and he got straight into his car. I think, honestly, Howe is that type of bloke where he's came out the press conference and he's straight home and he's concentrating on tomorrow. He's focused on tomorrow. He's developing game plans how we can beat Paris Saint-Germain tomorrow night. So Eddie was busy. You've seen him give her a wave though in his car. Top man. Obviously, I've spoke to Eddie before after the press conference when we were in the media suite last season after the Crystal Palace Cup game. So spoke to Howe before, absolute gent, top man. And then Luis Enrique as well on the video. Luis Enrique, a manager that has won a lot, you know, a really prestigious manager, the Spanish coach there in charge now of the French champions Paris Saint-Germain. He didn't understand a word I was saying. I was saying to him, welcome to Newcastle, how are you finding it? How do you think the game is going to go tomorrow night? And he just didn't have a clue. He was just like, yeah. He was sound though. He was nice, he smiled away, and he had a bit of interaction with people, or at least as best as he could, but he was top as well. Great to see them giving time to people of the day, you know, who have came here to try and catch a glimpse of Luis Enrique, one of the top managers in the world, and then obviously Kylian Mbappé, and from giving them times, it's fantastic. And look, that was a real surreal moment there, to be honest with you, at St James's Park. Being here, seeing the Champions League advertisements, seeing the likes of a PSG bus pull up, and Mbappé, Dembele, Donnarumma, and all the rest of them get out of it and be right there in front of us is insane. Absolutely insane. Seeing Mbappé turn up in the PSG bus compared to when we used to do Preston away, Rochdale away, and those dark days, and now we've got these Champions League teams here at St James's Park. It's absolutely phenomenal. That has been an incredible couple of hours there at St James's Park, cracking on with the Mbappés and Trippiers of the world. My God, brilliant stuff. And now the training behind me. Eddie Howe's had his press conference. Luis Enrique is having his. So there you go. There you go. I hope you've enjoyed this one. There's mixed news on team news. Like I said, is Wilson going to make it? Late checks on him and Joe Linton. Doubts over Wilson massively. Botman we know is going to be missing, so that's a big blow. But listen, Lascelles stepped in nice against Man City last week. Let's have the confidence in this team again to do the business. I'm buzzing for tomorrow. There's still loads of content coming your way, so you better subscribe if you haven't already. You should be liking and subscribing this one over and over again. We're seeing Mbappe on the channel. Alright, how's that for an exclusive? Kylian Mbappe on the Magpie Channel TV. So there you go, people. Please do hit that like and subscribe, because we're massively undervalued, in my opinion, and we should have way more subscribers. Alright, we should have way more, so get down there and hit subscribe, and I really do appreciate it. And drop your comments below what you've made of this one, what you think of the game tomorrow. And like I said, plenty of content coming your way for tomorrow. I've got things planned behind the scenes that I'm doing with different broadcasters that I'll let you in on. Can't reveal it yet, but you'll see in tomorrow's videos. So there's loads more content to come. Champions League content. How's that for you? For a midweek treat. Thanks again, everyone. Been a pleasure. See you later. Enjoy yourself.